Hi, I'm Maggie Rosenberg, and I'm a travel experiences developer for Destination America. And one of my regions is Southern USA, which is near and dear to my heart because I'm all about regional food, regional culture, different specialties in each area, and the South is just filled with it. So, one of the itineraries that I'm so excited to introduce guests to is the 12 days on the country roads of the Deep South. They travel from Nashville, Tennessee to New Orleans, Louisiana, and along the way, they hit, of course, these vibrant, spectacular cities and get to know the music scenes and the food scenes and understand them intimately, meeting local specialists. But they're also going to hit the smaller towns and the smaller cities. So places like Greenwood, which is going to introduce them to the culinary specialty, which you'll learn more about in a few moments, hot tamales. They're going to get over to Lafayette, Louisiana, and there they're going to have a Cajun traditional crawfish boil. And not only that, they're going to learn about the traditional and native cultures in these areas as well. So I can't wait to have everybody hit the road and see the sights. I cannot wait for guests to hit the Stax Museum of American Soul. It's a dive into the world's only museum dedicated to preserving and promoting this genre of music, and it's at the heart of the city that invented itself, Memphis. So not only will they see interactive exhibits, films, the costumes of the greats, instruments, vintage recording equipment, but they'll have an actual little bit of a surprise event going on in there as well. They'll be there after hours, so everything will be closed down. They'll have a private guide that takes them on a tour of the highlights of the museum, but then they'll round a corner and all of a sudden there's going to be musicians, and it's a little bit of a secret between you and I. They'll have local musicians playing the music itself. They'll have hors d'oeuvres, they'll have drinks, and it's a really special treat to experience exactly what they're learning about in the heart of the city that the music was born. When we talk about the country roads of the Deep South, sure, we can talk about the vibrant cities that they're going to visit, but I think we need to talk about those in-between places as well. And Natchez, Mississippi is exactly that comforting, calm, tranquil feel that you want when you enter and you imagine the South. Monmouth Historic Inn and Gardens is a National Historic Landmark in Natchez, Mississippi. It's an early 19th century antebellum mansion. It's actually set in 26 acres of manicured, beautiful gardens. I went there just before the pandemic, and when I walked in, I was kind of in awe, but not only that, I felt immediately at home. So you're transported to this tranquil side. There's porches, there's beautiful trees. It's really a slower pace of life. So guests will get to enjoy not only the property itself, but they'll get to also learn how to make the classic Southern cocktail, the mint julep. And I definitely recommend they enjoy it on a porch on this beautiful property. So my background before I was even in travel was in regional food and drink. So maybe I'm a little bit biased, but one of my favorite experiences on this Country Roads of the Deep South itinerary is in Lafayette, Louisiana. And I say Lafayette because if you say Lafayette, the locals will correct you. And it's on a crawfish farm. You are going to be joining a local as you go on his boat. I should say boat because it does have wheels, because it's kind of like a mud bog in a way, and learn how they catch these crawfish. After that, you're going to see what a traditional Cajun style seafood is all about. They'll cook it up for you. You've got the potatoes in there, you've got the corn in there, and you're going to enjoy it in a beautiful setting that's rustic, but luxurious in a certain way as well. There's going to be local music, Cajun and Creole music, so you really are getting a feel for what the area is all about, and I think that's what travel is all about.